It seems like AI is just everywhere these days. Like you can't even escape it. It's in the headlines constantly, always some new breakthrough or crazy application. It's kind of wild.
It really is. And it's sparking this really interesting, like, I don't know, a mix of excitement, but also some definite anxiety. A lot of people are a little freaked out, honestly.
For sure, for sure. And our listeners are definitely plugged into all this. We've gotten some really, really interesting material from you all about AGI.
Ah, yes, AGI, Artificial General Intelligence.
Right, exactly. And the thing is, a lot of experts are saying that it's not just science fiction anymore.
Like, it's actually becoming more and more plausible that we could see real AGI in the next couple of decades, maybe even sooner.
Some are even saying there's like a 50-50 chance it happens before 2030, which, I mean, wow.
Yeah, that's pretty soon. It really makes you think back to what Alan Turing said, that once machines can actually think, it might not be long before they're smarter than us.
And maybe even will, taking charge.
Right, which is what a lot of people worry about, right?
Right.
That whole dystopian AI takeover scenario.
But the stuff our listeners have sent in, it actually focuses on a very different take on AGI. It dives into this fascinating idea of friendly independent AGIs, or I-AGI.
Friendly I-AGIs, I like that. It kind of shifts the whole narrative, doesn't it?
Totally. Instead of the doom and gloom, it explores this possibility that maybe, just maybe, we could actually partner with these incredibly advanced AIs.
And the sources you sent, they make a really important distinction, too. They talk about general AI systems, which could include, non-independent AGI.
Right.
And then there's this whole other category of truly independent AGIs. And that independence, that's where things get really interesting.
It really does change the whole game. So for you, our listener, the one who loves to dive deep and explore these big ideas, that's exactly what we're doing today. Our mission is to unpack this whole concept of friendly I-AGI.
Yeah, like how plausible is it? Could we really have friendly AI partners? And if so, how would we even know?
Right. How would we be able to tell if they're genuinely friendly? And is real cooperation even possible? And then, there's the whole question of how they would see the world.
And maybe most importantly, how their very existence might end up shaping our own values, like at the deepest level.
Absolutely. We're going to be wading into some pretty deep waters here. We'll be talking about stuff like the interesting world hypothesis, which is a really wild idea.
Definitely.
And this concept of possibility space, which is kind of mind-bending.
It is.
And even, getting down to that fundamental fear of scarcity that seems to drive so much of, well, everything.
Yeah, fear of scarcity, that's a big one.
For sure.